Street at Great Street. Join a comedy salute to Michael Jordan with Billy Crystal, James Curtin, Nora Dunn, Roger Ebert, Chris Farley, Bruce Hornsby on the range, Victoria Jackson, Patti LaBelle, Spike Lee, Andrea Martin, Paul Rodriguez, Tom Scott, Gene Siskel, Robert Smigel, Will Smith, Robert Townsend, Marsha Warfield, George Wendt, and I'm Shadow Stevens. Ladies and gentlemen, a city slicker and founding member of Comic Relief, Billy Crystal.
I've never heard mooing before. That's a... You know, there are very few people who can capture the hearts of the world when they're 26 years of age. I was 28 when it happened to me. I understand this man. I understand Michael Jordan, because being an ex-basketball player myself, see, now, when I played in high school in 1965 on Long Island, it was a different game. Guys like me could play. Now we own the teams. It's a different game. Now, my career did not take off the way Michael's did, obviously, but where I came from, we played different. I grew up in Long Island. You can roll the G if you want. Long Island, as they say. We had different little concept. We would play New York City teams. Scary teams that when they show up in our school in a Greyhound bus, and another bus for the children of the team. This was very scary. We'd be in the locker room having our legs waxed. It was a home game. You know, it was different. Coach, do we have to play today? There's a sale. I was once guarding a guy from Erasmus Hall High, from Brooklyn, New York. This guy was so large, he had his own climate, okay? His crucifix was so big, it had a real guy on it. I'm talking big guys, large men. But what impresses me most about Mr. Jordan, you must call him Mr. Jordan, is the number of products that carry this man's name. It's unbelievable, and I use all of them. I have the Michael Jordan socks, caps, underwear, sneakers, the breakfast foods, the lunch foods, the dinner foods, the vitamins, the bumper stickers, the comics, the coffee mugs, the coloring books, the blenders, the periscopes for the one-man Michael Jordan submarines, the water picks, the jumper cables, the Michael Jordan oven mitts, the room freshener, the band saws, the chainsaws, the Michael Jordan weed whacker, the Michael Jordan car alarm, and the contact lenses, which I'm wearing now, which are amazing, the Michael Jordan contact lenses. No, it makes everybody look shorter and slower. And, of course, I got all of these things. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight for two reasons. One, I really admire this man a great deal. If you watch him play, it's like watching Picasso paint. Matter of fact, it's like watching Picasso painting, because it's moving. And it's moving in slow motion, and it's beautiful to watch. Not bad for a white man. And secondly, because the proceeds from this event are going to two great charities, the Michael Jordan Foundation, which does wonderful work, which helps a number of charities involved with children, and Comic Relief, which is near and dear to my heart. which I helped to start and host with Robin Williams and Whoopi Goldberg. We'll be doing that show again soon. A lot of our brother comics are here tonight to pay tribute to this great man. But ladies and gentlemen, enough of my talking. Why don't we take a look at some great clips that the NBA has gone into the files for. Let's watch the short history of this very tall and talented superstar coming up right now. Watch this.
The Chicago Bulls picked Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
It's really strange, though, because when you always think that, well, there's this one guy, nobody ever be better than that. You had Elgin Baylor, and then Julius Erving came along. And then as great as Julius was and all the amazing things he did, there's somebody who's taken it a level above that, a fellow by the name of Michael Jordan.
Literally is embarrassing the league. He's that good. He's a phenomenal player. There isn't anything he can't do.
Jordan past Petrovic. Oh, yes, yes.
I simply have always said, since having had a chance to be around him, that he's just the best player I've ever seen play.
Sometimes, you know, you say he's too good to be true, but it's all true blue, you know. He's just an unbelievable person.
You gonna be cheering for us?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm listening for you. You brought a lot of people here listening to that. All right, my man, how you been doing? All right?
He's such a humanitarian. I would love for my son Julian to say, you know, Michael Jordan is my role model.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
Michael Jordan.
Jordan off the spin to the scoop.
He can do so many things. He's a player in the league, probably the only player in the league I can think of that just has no weaknesses.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a move by Jordan. It counts. Here's Jordan.
Everybody better hang on to them ticket stubs and get some tickets before this man go out of basketball, because he's something special.
But it only goes so far. There's a lot of change in others' mind when all it sees is the hiring time. There's no line on the cover. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
Not bad, huh? Well, if a picture's worth 1,000 words, then the real thing is worth a fortune. Ladies and gentlemen, the real thing, Michael Jordan.
I tell you, Billy, I was really, really nervous until just now. I mean, I really feel appreciated here in the city of Chicago. I'm happy that I was able to do something and be a part of what Chicago's been waiting for many years.
Speaking from every fan, This is your night, and a lot of your friends and family have gathered here to pay their respects to you. Your mother is seated over here. Pleasure to meet you. And Michael, this is your wife. There's Juanita Jordan. So why don't you join them and sit back, sit on the bench for a little bit.
Sure, you don't need me? Second half?
Well, if we fall behind, we'll call you, but you know.
Up next, more comedy with Night Court's Marshall Warfield, and from Cheers, George Wendt.
Anyway, it's great to be black nowadays. It is. We have our own language. It's not slang, it's not jive, it's just the way we talk. Like, we don't like THs, so we don't say them. We make them Fs. Like tooth. Breath. And if it's an I in the middle of a word, we make that an A, so your breath stank. We also have our own numbers, like 50, 100, 11, umpty. And then we take our numbers and put them with regular numbers and make bigger numbers, like 11 dozen. That's a lot. Then our biggest number is umpty million. That's approximately how much money Michael Jordan makes. I wish we had our own stuff, though. Like, I wish there was a black woman's airline. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't be boring. You know, instead of those boarding announcements they have now, Flight 521 now boarding at gate 12, you'd hear things like, excuse me, but if you bought a ticket to Detroit, I suggest you get the hell on the plane. The in-flight announcements would be better. Now, you don't have to buckle that seatbelt if you don't want to. But when something come along and suck your ass out of first class, it is great to be black, though. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to be white. I like white people. In fact, I thank God for white people, because I can't dance. But I can still dance better than you guys. Plus, if it wasn't for white people, who would play lead guitar? Because, you know, we have more black swimmers than we have lead guitar players. And everybody knows black people can't swim. If we could, we wouldn't be here. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of the show. Take care of yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, direct from the world-famous Ditka's restaurant in the heart of Chicago, please welcome George Wendt. And from Saturday Night Live, Chris Farley and Robert Smigel.
Hello, my friends, and welcome again to Bill Swirsky's Superfans. I'm Bob Swirsky, sitting in for my brother Bill, who recently had another heart attack. With me, as always, are the Superfans, Carl Walorski.
Hey, Bob.
We got Todd O'Connor here.
How are you, Bob?
Real good. All right, we are talking to you live here from Ditka's restaurant in Chicago, IL. The city of the big shoulders and home to a certain team which is reigning high and mighty over its NBA foes. A team that is known as the Bulls. The Bulls. All right, as you fans may know, many athletes like Ditka's, and ours is no exception, for our very special guest tonight is Mr. Michael Jordan.
That's right.
Michael, I want to welcome you to the show. Just want to say we're very excited to have you here, and were I to permit myself to have any human emotional display, I would be on my knees right now weeping at your feet.
That's right. So would I. Sit up.
Okay.
All right, let's get this guy set up here. Waiter. What are you having, Michael? Coke? Gatorade?
How about some water, please?
Lake Michigan. A very helpful and diplomatic choice, my friend.
I say he needs to catch up a little bit. Give him 5 beers.
5 beers.
5 beers.
Now, Michael, I know the boys have a lot of questions, so let's get started. Gentlemen?
Michael, I was wondering, now, when was the decision made to throw the first game to the Lakers?
I mean, that was good strategy,
I thought
wasn't it?
so,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, we just lost the game straight up. Come on, guys.
Well, that's a very sporting answer of you, Michael, but seriously, now, who decided?
I mean, honestly, we just lost the game, seriously.
Right. You missed that jumper on purpose.
Come on, the Lakers are a great team. Magic Johnson, great player.
Now,
What else?
please, all right, please. Do not embarrass Magic Johnson any further by trying to put him in your class.
That's right. You two. Please, you two are in different leagues.
Absolutely.
The league is full of great players. Look at Magic, look at Isaiah.
Oh, hold it right there now, huh?
Wait a second.
Hold it right there now. The last time we saw those two guys, they're kissing each other at half court for the crying out loud.
Don't want to kiss your face.
Please, can we talk about something else, please?
All right, we'll shift gears.
Shift gears.
Back to the Lakers series, Mike. Who's got a question?
All right, Michael, did your team at any time offer to play just 4 guys against their 5? Because that might have made it more competitive.
No, it never happened.
All right, well, next year you might want to consider it, because otherwise you might get bored.
Now, you are a fine-looking man, Michael, but you really do not look like a Chicagoan. Now, you might want to take a clue from Coach Ditka.
There we go. There we go.
Now, there is a well-groomed man.
Yeah, look at that. Now, Michael, there's no reason that you cannot look just as good, huh? What do you think? I don't know. What do you think, Michael? With or without?
I like the hair.
The hair.
The hair.
Let's just say, come next June, only one team donning 2 championship rings and announcing they're going to Disney World. And that team shall be named Double.
Coming up next, Patti LaBelle, plus America's favorite movie critics, Siskel and Ebert. It's Patti LaBelle.
Michael Jordan.
feet on the ground. Don't you get it up? Both feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground. Don't you get it up? Both feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground. Don't you get it up? Both feet on the ground.
The balcony is open tonight, but Siskel and Ebert will not be found there. Instead, they're down here on our stage.
I'm Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times.
And I'm Gene Siskel of the Chicago Tribune. And on this special edition of Siskel and Ebert, we're going to be reviewing the Chicago Bulls' convincing victory in the NBA playoffs.
That's right, Gene. We'll each be selecting our favorite moments from the series. A critical look at championship basketball, and Gene gets the first shot.
Well, I suppose it would be very easy to select as the highlight of the series Michael Jordan's amazing hand-switching layup in Game 2 at the Chicago Stadium. That's okay, but I think I found a more amazing play.
More amazing?
And that was in Game 4 in Los Angeles. Late in the game, the Bulls are comfortably ahead by 12 points, less than 3 minutes to play, and Michael Jordan, showing a winner's instinct, chases the ball off the court, risking injury to himself. Now, that's amazing dedication. Did you notice those fans there in the Bulls caps helping Michael out, cushioning the blow as he crashes to the ground?
Wait a minute. Now, why are you so interested in the fans? What did they have to do with anything? Can we have a closer look at that video again, that sequence, and those fans in the Bulls caps there? I think I recognize that guy in the Bulls cap. Gene, that's you on the far left, isn't it? Gene, that's pathetic that you would use a national television program like this to show a clip of yourself at an NBA playoff game. This is a tribute to Michael Jordan, not to Gene Siskel, big shot with good seats. I mean, didn't you read the invitation? Don't you have any shame?
Well, it still was a great play, don't you think? Okay, Mr. Big Thumbs Up. What's your pick? Something conventional like Michael's last shot in regulation in Game 3, sending it into overtime?
Well, that was a good shot, but actually my selection actually occurred in Game 4. Now, here is a remarkable passing sequence, which I think demonstrates the teamwork of the championship Bulls as they came together to win their first NBA crown in the 25-year history of the franchise. Now, take a look at this, Gene. I disagree with you about this film. I think you've missed the whole point. What do you think of that, Jane?
Well, that was a good play, too.
Coming up, Bruce Hornsby in the Range, plus more comedy with Jane Curtin, Victoria Jackson, Andrea Martin, and Nora Dunn. And here's an artist of incomparable stature in the field of music. Please welcome Bruce Hornsby and the Range.
night she walks on the banks. Remembers how she dreamed of growing away. Now she left her one day. She left with sugar to give her eyes. Came back around, but it's still inside. Said it's sometime you forgot about it too. You know they always do. I know someday you will find your way across the river. Across the river. Go down slow. There's a long way to go. Across the river. Across the river. She was proud and so strong, and she tried not to listen to our old talk. Oh, downtown where she walked, wouldn't sit around and make say. When she came back to tell me sweet lady, oh, like we always said she would. When I hear it's better on the other side, said you never could, so don't even try. You may be beaten down with the clothes line, don't try to make it fine. I know someday you will find your way across the river, across the river.
Thank you. And here's to you, Michael. Jane Curtin, Nora Dunn, Victoria Jackson, and Andrea Martin are together tonight at Pat Stevens Rancho Spa.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. So we're here for our evening discussion group. Tonight we're going to discuss and examine gender issues. Men, women, women, men.
Trip the light testosterone.
Yes, exactly. We're going to talk basketball, gal.
I love basketball.
Defense, defense, defense.
Well, Viv, looks like you got the jungle fever. Why don't you start?
Well, I'm Vivian Kingsley Fine-Schreiber, and to me, basketball is really a dance around a campfire. It's primitive, it's primeval, it's played to the rhythm of pounding drums. Defense, 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 defense.
Thank you. Thank you, Viv.
Unlike Little Egypt here, my name is Rapunzel Doherty. I'm divorced, looking. Basketball to me is like sex. I only open my eyes during the playoffs.
Interesting analogy. he?
I don't have to understand sports. You talk like me and people think you know, you know?
I'm Kiki Silverstone, and my husband Neil Silverstone is a basketball player.
Oh, boy.
Well, actually, he's a dentist, but we have a hoop over the garage, and he's always out there putting it in.
I'm gonna let that one hang.
Well, I think we're off to a good start, gals. You know, just a few days ago, when it came to basketball, my head was a big empty bucket. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, a black man came soaring through the air and just stuffed a big basketball in it. That incredible man was Michael Jordan.
Wait, you met Michael Jordan?
Well, I saw him on television.
Oh, he's poetry in motion.
Exactly, the good kind, the kind that rhymes. As I was saying, when I realized that Michael Jordan not only triumphs over gravity and racism, he also signed a $28 million contract with Gatorade, and I said to myself, Pat Stevens, you've just got to pay attention to this basketball thing. I mean, this is big. I mean, this is bigger than it's bigger than I would... Well, what is something big?
Will produce feet. They're the biggest in the league.
Well, Kiki, there must be something bigger than will produce feet.
I'm gonna let that one hang, too.
As I was saying, in the past 2 days, I've been watching every Michael Jordan commercial that's come on television, and I have learned a tremendous amount about this man. I mean, not only does he have skill and wisdom, he's very young. He's only 23 years old. It's written right there on his shirt.
No, excuse me, that doesn't mean their age with the number on the...
Well, you know, thank golly we don't have to go around in our daily lives wearing that on our shirts. I mean, if I'd never play a sport that I had to advertise my age to the whole world.
Age is all relative, isn't it, ladies? I mean, if you really have self-love, then you don't have to have any hang-ups about age.
Really? Well, how old are you?
I'm ageless.
Well, gals, you know, I have 797 other guests at my spot to tend to. So let's just close up now with a facial exercise. Let's just put our knees in the lock position. Tuck in our tummies. Let your shoulders relax, getting a nice stretch in that neck. And prepare yourself now. And pull it in to the left. Now go right and left and right and left and right. That's it. Go on, Kiki. Go on. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. Keep moving.
Up next, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, and comedians Robert Townsend and Paul Rodriguez. Prince of Bel-Air, please welcome Will Smith.
All the ugly people, shut up. But you know, I'm telling you, I'm real happy to be here. You know, Michael Jordan and Billy Crystal and Patti LaBelle and all these people running around. Because straight up, I never thought that, you know, I would be in the position that I'm in today, you know. Because my mom used to say to me, she used to say, boys, where was you at when God was handing out brains, right? Now, me, not being familiar with the concept of sarcasm, I'm thinking, damn, where was I when God was handing out brains? Right? And then that makes you wonder, right? It's like, do God really do it like that? Is it like a bunch of lines in heaven? And you know, you can go over here and get your arms, and you go over here and get your legs, right? Because I'm imagining standing there, and then you be looking over, it's like, damn, Mick Jagger, Jimmy Walker fighting in the lip line. Damn shame. Can't you act right in heaven? Right? And then I'm imagining, right, because I kind of remember this, you know, because you know how, I think I got ESP, right? Because I can kind of remember being up there, right? So I'm standing in the leg line, right, behind Michael Jordan, right? So I'm standing there. So Mike is like, yo, God, what's up with these, man? Hey, yo, God, man, what's up? How you playing me, man? You can't play me with these little legs, man. Right? So I'm like, come on, Mike. I'm like, Mike, come on, man. I ain't got no legs, Mike. Come on. Get your legs and step out the way. Let another brother get some legs, man. Right? So God told him, he said, you know, Mike, it's in the shoes, man. But no, I'm serious tip. The one thing about Mike, and it's like, it's basketball players everywhere in the world now, right? And it's like on the basketball courts back at home, everybody is out on the court and you want to put it between your legs and you want to put it around your back and you want to do all that stuff, right? And it's like Mike, without even knowing it, you teach people how to dream. You know, it's like a lot of people coming from the backgrounds that they may come from, they don't even know how to dream. It's like they don't see anything beyond what they see in their neighborhood. And you teach them how to dream. And for that, I salute you tonight, my brother.
Before there was a Michael Jordan, there was another extraordinary athlete from Chicago. Welcome, Robert Townsend.
Thank you. Thank you. Michael, I just want to say thank you for your efforts on the court as well as being a role model off the court. And there's a big controversy in Chicago because a lot of people said, my hang time is more than yours. And so I'm going to prove that right now that I have some hang time. So I want to show you a thing or two. Shut up. So I've been studying your game. I've been watching your moves. It's all in the tongue. Thank you, Michael. Stay strong. God bless you, and I'll see you next season.
And he's a And now, man has been turned down by every team in the NBA, Paul Rodriguez.
Thank you very much. There's some Hispanics here? Oh, way in the back, ain't nothing changed. Thank you for bringing me here, Michael. I think I'll stay. I want to get away as far as possible from the Los Angeles Police Department. Did you see that? Of course. See, the police lied, man. They said that this brother was doing 115 miles an hour on a Hyundai. Even the manufacturer went, really? We didn't know our cars went that fast. It's really good to be here, man. I like your city, man. It's terrific. Man, there's some good food in this town, huh? Yeah. Check this out, man. I went to a Mexican restaurant run by a black couple called Casa Yo Mama. They ain't got no menu. Some dude named Leroy comes and tells you what you gonna have. Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. All right. You whooped our butt. But I wasn't all that partial. It ain't like there's a lot of Mexicans in the NBA. Should work on that, too. Every team should have a Chicano, man. Some little dude named Jose Garcia going through people's legs. Orale, get down, man. Get down. Get the ball, Michael. I was in a gang, by the way, in East Los Angeles. I was in a gang called the Warlords. Our rivals with the Jewish gang across the tracks, they were the landlords. Yeah. You know, I really want to thank you for bringing me here. It's an honor. Muchas gracias. You're my hero too, man. You are. And if I may just say that the homeless, children, and the disenfranchised of this country have never had a better hero. Right on. I salute you.
Coming up next, Michael Jordan's favorite director, Spike Lee. And he knows how to do the right thing. You know, he's Spike Lee.
I don't think Michael Jordan has sat this long in life before. So before your legs cramp up, I know you got tendinitis. Why don't you come over here, Mike? Let's give a big round of applause for Michael Jordan. So, Money, how you like this tribute so far?
Well, I think it's been fun. I think it's been exciting. I think it's been somewhat embarrassing a little bit. I saw some of my kids' pictures up and everything. But for the most part, I think I've enjoyed myself so far.
And they say I talk too much.
You do talk too much.
That's cold, Mike. That's cold. Anyway, I love you like a brother. You're a friend, a companion. Even though you try to say you're not from Brooklyn, you were born there, so we claim you too. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say I want to thank everyone for making this happen. The entertainers, the stars, fans, staff, I mean everybody. All I had to think about was fans here in Chicago, the people coming here, and getting together and making this whole worthy cause benefit some less fortunate people. And every day when I get up in the mirror and I look at it, I look at myself, I'm one of the fortunate ones as well as you guys, because you got to go back home. You don't have to worry about not having a home or having a disease and can't move around and whatever. This is the reason that I chose to do this as well as every entertainer that was here. I'm just happy to be a part of it. Thank you very much.